Good day, everyone. Snow, wind, rain, and lots of it. That's what's in today's forecast with Weather News Today with J7409. The name you know, the news you can use. Let's turn on the map. Here we go. A major storm system is to bring heavy snow, flash flooding, and severe weather hazards across the central and eastern United States. Now, this storm system will move across the central U.S., bringing multiple hazards throughout the weekend. Snow is forecast for much of the northern and central high plains and the upper Mississippi Valley and upper Great Lakes as cold, moist air wraps around the central low. Now, as the low deepens, wind speeds will increase, causing snow to blow and drift. Blizzard warnings are in effect from northeast Colorado to South Dakota and also southwest Minnesota, with winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories, and winter storm watches in all of the surrounding areas. Snowfall amounts up to 20 inches can be expected in parts of South Dakota and northern Nebraska. As the surface low moves eastward, the area of heavy snow will also shift into the upper Midwest and Great Lakes by tomorrow, where winter storm watches have been issued. Now, across the southern plains, a very pronounced dry line and cold front will sweep across the southern states. Widespread to numerous thunderstorms will develop along and ahead of the boundary as deep southerly flow transports northward in the southern plains and lower Mississippi Valley. Now, it's also looking like, in addition to the risk of damaging winds, the winds are going to just blow people in certain places very, very bad. So be prepared for it. In addition to these winds, heavy rain will be possible for the lower Mississippi Valley, where slight to moderate risks for excessive rainfall are in effect for most of Louisiana, Arkansas, and western Mississippi. Flash flooding's also a big possibility by tomorrow, as the line of thunderstorms will continue to move in the southeastern Tennessee Valley, continuing the threat for flash flooding and severe weather. Keep this in mind. Temperatures across much of the eastern seaboard will be above average for mid-April, with high temperatures approaching 15 degrees warmer from the mid-Atlantic states to New England. Once the front passes, much cooler air will surge into the north central states. Just like I was telling you, I tell you this days ahead so you can prepare. I told you everyone along the mid-Atlantic and northern states, yes, we will have a warm-up. After this front gets through, our temperatures will fall anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees again. So it won't be like these bone-chilling winter temps we've had, but we will see a difference. And you can see how these storms are progressing across down south and how the snow is moving across up north. Once again, this is the NAM map. This is for the next 2.5 days or 60 hours worth of weather, what you can expect. Say, even this past winter, I have never, ever seen this before. Where all of this orange is, this is blizzard warnings, people. Blizzard warnings. Blizzard warnings in northwestern Kansas and east central Colorado as we move up to central Nebraska. And of course, we have northern and northeastern South Dakota. We have parts of southeastern South Dakota and southwestern Minnesota and northwestern Iowa. All of these places. And then we come down here to Colorado and Kansas. Okay, this is northwestern Kansas and east central Colorado. All of the orange is under blizzard warnings, people. Please pay attention. Blizzard warning remains in effect from 10 p.m. this evening to 10 p.m. tomorrow, Central Daylight Time, where Cottonwood, Nobles, Jackson counties. Blizzard conditions are expected. Rain will change to snow late tonight with the blizzard conditions expected by early Saturday morning. Winds gusting as high as 50 miles per hour will cause whiteout conditions in the blowing snow. Significant drifting of the snow is likely. Significant drifting of the snow is likely with snowfall rates that could range from 1 to 2 inches per hour tomorrow morning right on through tomorrow afternoon. Total snow accumulations of 9 to 12 inches with localized amounts up to 15 are expected. Once again, blizzard conditions where in the Cottonwood, Nobles, and Jackson County areas from 10 p.m. this evening until 10 p.m. tomorrow evening. Blizzard warning in effect from 7 a.m. Saturday to 1 a.m. Sunday, Central Daylight Time, where portions of north, central, and northwest Iowa. Now, you guys can get total snow accumulations of 5 to 7 inches with localized amounts up to 8 inches. That's what is expected. Yes, it's going to get windy. The wind's going to gust 45 to 50 miles per hour. It will cause whiteout conditions at some point in some places, so please be aware of this. Once again, blizzard warning in effect from 7 a.m. Saturday to 1 a.m. Sunday, where portions of north, central, and northwest Iowa. Now, showers and thunderstorms are expected to continue this morning and persist for much of the day as temperatures remain in the mid-30s in the central Minnesota area to the lower 40s along the Minnesota-Iowa border. Now, colder air will begin to move into central Minnesota this afternoon and evening, changing the precipitation to snow. In addition to the heavy snow, strong gusty winds of 40 to 50 miles per hour will bring blizzard conditions to west central Minnesota. The best chance for whiteouts will be late today and tonight. Late this afternoon, possible. More than likely it will be tonight across west central Minnesota. The rain will turn to a wintry mix of freezing rain, sleet, and snow across south central and east central Minnesota and west central Wisconsin by this evening, I should say. By this evening. That's for central Wisconsin. Rain's going to turn to snow by late this evening before it changes all to snow by tomorrow morning. Now, the total snow accumulations expect 8 to 15 inches from west central and southwest Minnesota to east central Minnesota and northern Wisconsin, with totals nearing 18 inches possible across southwest Minnesota, and totals will taper off to 4 to 8 inches across south central Minnesota. There may be a sharp granda in the watch area north of Alexandria and Little Falls. In addition, total ice accumulations of 1 to 2/10 of an inch are possible across the southern third of Minnesota into west central Wisconsin. We have a winter storm watch that is in effect from late tonight through Sunday morning, and this is in portions of central and west central Michigan. Heavy mixed precipitations possible. Total snow and sleet accumulations of up to 2 inches and ice accumulations of 4/10 to 1 inch are possible. You guys are going to get ice in that ice line, and it should happen from late tonight all the way through Sunday morning. Once again, this is a winter storm watch. You are not under blizzard conditions. You're under this winter storm watch. This is for portions of central and west central Michigan. And we have a winter weather advisory that's in effect from 5 a.m. Saturday to 8 p.m. Sunday. This is for St. Lawrence, Franklin, and Clinton counties of New York, Grand Isle, Franklin, Lamalo, Orleans, and Essex counties of Vermont. This is from 5 a.m. Saturday to 8 p.m. Sunday. What to expect: mixed precipitation, total snow accumulations of 3 to 5 inches, and ice accumulations up to 2/10 of an inch are expected for this area. Everyone else over here in the Maryland, Washington, D.C., Virginia area, West Virginia, Ohio, this area here, parts of Indiana, and all of Kentucky, and the southern part, of course, excuse me, of Illinois, and parts of Missouri. This is a hazard outlook for high winds and the threat of fire danger. So please be aware of this. Of course, as we move a little further south, over in western Tennessee, eastern Arkansas, northern Mississippi, and the Memphis area, as we move right on down to central Mississippi, you guys are under a flood watch. A flood watch, because those storms are going to start to fire up later this evening and move through tonight and tomorrow. This goes for western Tennessee, eastern Arkansas, and northern Mississippi. All of these areas, and this little part here of Louisiana. This is all fire weather. This pink, this is all fire weather. So be sure to be aware of that. And of course, we have the gold, which is very high winds out in Luckenbach and the southern plains of Texas, right on down to western Texas and southeastern New Mexico. That does move up into parts of southwestern Kansas and over in Colorado, southeastern Colorado. And we have a little bit of high wind out in Utah this morning. Also, of course, in northern and central New Mexico. Very high winds. Be aware of all this, people. Don't get caught short. And here's a latest picture that we have from the GOES satellite this morning. As you can see, the heavy snow bands are all up north at this time. Down south, that severe weather has not started as of yet. That should fire up later this afternoon or early tomorrow and go through Sunday. I gave you a heads up on that in last night's evening edition of the forecast. You can go back and check that. I will keep my eyes on it for severe thunderstorm activity, because there is the greatest possibility, and everybody's talking about it, of tornadoes happening, hail, high winds, damaging winds. Be aware of that for everyone down south, from Texas all the way through North Carolina and parts of Virginia. The snow's the big deal this morning up north as it spreads across. You guys be safe. Don't go out in these blizzard conditions unless you have to until this system has passed you. Please, please, please. Thanks so much for watching. Please share this weather information. Help me spread this to everybody to help me to keep people safe. I would appreciate it so very much if you would share this video to get this out. It's important information. Everybody, have yourself a wonderful, good day. Stay safe. Keep your eyes on the sky and everything around you. Don't forget, if you haven't already, to subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff you do. I love you guys. Everybody stay safe.